A federal judge in Florida denied the Justice Department's request to unseal grand jury testimony in the Jeffrey Epstein case. Two other courts are considering the same request.
On Capitol Hill, the Speaker of the House is sending members home early for their summer recess. But as WBZ political analyst John Keller shows us, this recess may not be much of a break.
Remember those angry town halls during the 2009 August recess clamoring against Obamacare?
They cannot hide from the destruction that they have caused.
If Congresswoman Katherine Clark and her fellow Democrats have their way, it'll be Republicans taking the heat this time around. We asked the head of the Massachusetts GOP to respond to some of the Democrats' attack points.
Republicans are running away, all to avoid the release of the Epstein client list, all to cover up for pedophiles.
That's ridiculous. Republicans have called on release of additional files, and the president has supported the release of additional files.
The big, ugly bill kicked 15 million Americans off their health insurance.
I don't know where she's getting her numbers, but I do take issue with the assertion, particularly here in Massachusetts.
Takes food from 16 million kids.
We will see that here in Massachusetts, and it'll be really on Governor Healy and the legislature to understand how to prioritize state dollars and dollars coming from the federal government.
They run up the debt to give tax breaks to billionaires, and they run out of town to hide sex crimes for the rich and famous.
The more Republicans can talk about individual provisions like no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, child tax credit, the better Republicans will be.
Now, earlier this year, we all remember there were town halls where Republican members of Congress either left or were avoiding them altogether because they said Democratic critics were essentially whipping up voters.
Yeah, packing the House.
Yeah, right. Are we likely to see that this time around?
Well, perhaps. Back in 2009, there definitely was an effort by right-leaning groups to whip up anger, channel it into those town halls. You'll probably see that from left-leaning groups this time. But Carnevale told me she doesn't recommend ducking town halls. Republicans, she says, need to make sure their message gets out there or risk being drowned out by the critics. By the way, Lisa, real quickly, a quick fact check. Carnevale dismissed Clark's claim about 15 million Americans losing their health insurance due to the GOP budget. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office estimates the budget bill will cause 10 million to lose their coverage and increase the federal deficit by $3.4 trillion. That's the latest from the CBO.
And we have a source on that. All right, John, thank you.